Hey everybody, Mike here, June 20th, 2021. Thank God it's Sunday. What the hell? Where you been, Mike? Well, I've been gone. I haven't posted for well over a year, maybe a year and 3 months or so. Penny Lover got on, left me a message saying, hey, where you been? Would be nice for you to drop a video and tell people how you're doing. So here I am. Yeah, I stopped posting so long ago, and I got a notification like 4 months ago from YouTube. We're no longer monetizing your videos. Like I was making huge bank on those anyway. It's like, oh, okay, well, you got me. You hurt me. I wasn't concerned about it. Oh, coffee. It is Sunday morning. Went out early and got some breakfast. And came back and thought, why not? I'll set everything up, make a quick video. Setting everything back up again was really weird because I haven't done it in so long. I almost forgot how to position things and get everything done. This even seems a little wonky right now, but I don't know. It is what it is. So what has been happening this past year? If people are watching this, I'm expecting you to leave some comments down below just so it doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time here to give you an update. COVID, right? We're kind of like at the end of it. I think the last time I posted a video, it was just starting to get thick and heavy. Grocery stores were like running out of stuff. People were panic buying. Everything was going completely nuts. And now we're at that point where we really don't have to wear masks here in Phoenix if we don't want to, if we've been vaccinated. Things are starting to relax. Things are starting to feel slightly back to normal, which is good. I ended up getting the Moderna shot. Yeah, I got the first one on the right arm, and oh my God, was it sore. For like 2 days, a little bit of fatigue, a headache. I normally run about a 97.3 temperature, and I was actually running a 99, so I know I had a slight fever. But that was like a day, and the following day was just fatigue, and the third day I was fine. But man, the right arm was just sore. I couldn't even scratch my back because it was so sore. So the next one I got on the left side, and because when I got the shot, I had irrigation. The first one, I had irrigation that day, and I had to pull the gate open with my right arm. Holy crap, it hurt. As stupid as that may sound, it was freaking uncomfortable. And then I got the second shot 4 weeks later, and that one, man, that one hit pretty hard. More fatigue, not much more of a temperature, but just a lot of fatigue, headache, and swelling and redness at the site, which I wasn't expecting. It came out about almost a quarter of an inch, maybe that big, a round swelling, and that took a couple of days for it to go down. But after that, everything was fine. That was it. I don't know if any of you got vaccinated. I've been fortunate enough to be working throughout all of this, and unfortunately, maybe like 6 of my customers had passed away from it. And I just found out last week that one of my favorite customers, her husband, ended up getting COVID and passing away with absolutely no health issues. He was in a motorcycle accident years back, and that was his only issue. That the accident messed him up pretty bad. But I mean, he was still able to get around. He was still functioning and didn't have any physical issues of any kind. But he ended up getting COVID, and it was just sad. It was just so. I felt so bad for her. I felt so freaking bad for her. But thank God they've been customers for like maybe 20, 25 years or so. I'm hoping you guys got vaccinated. I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that are going to say, no, I didn't, whatever. It doesn't matter. And, have you seen those stupid, oh my God, those brain dead people that are taking things and sticking them to themselves? It's a magnet. Oh my God, it's sticking to my arm. That lets you know that there's something in the shot, that it's this is sticking, that. And in one of these videos that I saw on TikTok of this asinine idiot fool, she ends up putting something on her neck that's stuck, that's not even magnetic. My God, if you're gonna be stupid about something, at least be smart stupid, and put something that's actually magnetized on, or that's magnetic on wherever you're gonna place it on your body. But yeah, if you want to take a lick of whatever and stick it on, yeah, it'll stick. If you're sweaty and kind of, it'll stick. You know, blow a little baby powder on you and then do that same thing and whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, magically it doesn't stick. So anyway, fools aplenty out there. Just fools aplenty. Isn't it kind of nice that social media didn't exist during polio or diphtheria or rubella or you know, any of these other diseases that have been controlled with vaccinations? You know, I'm just glad social media wasn't around back then. Anyway, okay, enough of that crap. We got a new president in this time. It's like, what the hell? So thankful to see that Trump didn't get back in office, that freaking fool. And then we had the whole thing that happened on January 6th. Just idiots. And now that, you're seeing these people getting busted, and they want to blame it on everything else except their own stupidity. Just outrageous. So enough of that asshole and everything else. So blah, blah, freaking blah. Yeah, no food, just coffee. Duncan. Did you hear that? I've been having some... I don't think it was all the food I had been eating in the previous year. I just did some damage to myself by going crazy with wheat. I had the honor of walking my great niece down the aisle in December, and I was doing so well up to that diet. And I have no control when it comes to eating certain types of foods and things. So at the wedding, there was a lot of, there was some wheat products and everything else. So I gorged myself with that after being clean for almost 3 months. And that just starts this tidal wave of more, and the cravings of more. And from mid-December to January 30th, I was just freaking burritos and this and that. And when you get a burrito at Armando's, it's a big burrito. The freaking tortilla is like that. I mean, it's all disguised when it's folded up in it, but it's freaking blanket, man. Anyway, I'm eating all this crap and everything, and I ended up getting some lower right side intestinal issues, doubling over in pain. So I went to the emergency room. They did a CAT scan on me, and throughout the 2 hours that it took the doctor to get there, after they read everything, the pain was gone. Excuse me, and I'm not this type of person that just runs to an emergency room or a doctor's office for any freaking thing, man. I try to avoid them as much. So I'm going to go when there's something happening that I'm not used to feeling. And they end up telling me they found nothing. God, I felt like such a fool. I felt like one of those idiots that you hear about that go to an emergency room because they want attention. And I was thinking, God, are these people thinking about me this way? It's ridiculous. So anyway, made an appointment with my gastro doctor, and they did an upper endoscopy and my second colonoscopy. I was like 4 months shy of my 10-year anniversary to get it. So let's just do it anyway. And I was kind of suspecting what they were going to find, and they did find diverticulosis on my right side. And he said, more than likely, yes, that's what was causing the discomfort and the pain. So more fiber, more vitamin D, all that good stuff. So what else? They did that. He kind of had me concerned because he said they saw some things and they wanted to take some biopsies, and they did, and he seemed kind of serious about it. But thank goodness I got a call a few days later, and they said the biopsies all came back negative, which was good. I have another appointment coming up Tuesday of this coming week, and I have a feeling he's probably going to tell me we're going to move it from a 10-year, now that I'm 61, that we're going to move it from 10-year span to probably a 3 to maybe 5-year span to get that thing shoved up my booty once more. What's really strange is excuse me, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube on colonoscopies and things, and your mind just gets going with stuff, and WebMD, all that stuff. And I ended up seeing all these people that are just farting like crazy. A daughter video, capturing her mom on video as she's coming out of anesthesia, and big old floopers, man, just coming out. Nothing. Both times I've had my colonoscopies, absolutely not one poof of gas came out of me. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe my is opened up a little bit too wide. Everything comes out. I don't know. I don't know why it would be open that wide other than with this tool up inside me. God, 6 feet long, that thing going all the way up and in. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my doctor was freaking me out when he was telling me. This doctor went into a lot more detail. And I love my new gastro doctor. My other one was like freaking 25 miles away. This guy's like 5 minutes from my house. Super nice guy. Hard last name to pronounce, but a super nice guy. I have it memorized in my head now, so when I see him next, I can say it properly. But when I was going under, I butchered it backwards. I've gone under so many times for my past surgeries and everything that I make a game out of it, that I try to remember everything that's going on, everything. I try to do different things so I can remember when I fall asleep, and then I try my best to remember things when I wake up, and I was successful doing it this time as well as the other time and my other surgeries before. But yeah, it's a little game that I play. I just like to know when I'm fading out. Is that it? Long, stupid, boring video to let you know where I've been and what I've been doing. What else is there to talk about? Oh, this is kind of freaky. Well, not freaky, but this is kind of cool. Oh, see this freaking old laptop, this old Hewlett-Packard. It's so old of a laptop that it has a CD-ROM in it, right? Most laptops don't even have that anymore. And it has access to the hard drive, the RAM, the Wi-Fi card. By just lifting off this little drawer, everything is there. Where now everything, it's a big fiasco to get to those parts, as they're making them like that on purpose so that you can't service them, so that you'll buy a new one. Anyway, this is my old computer, which was a Word computer. I bought a new Lenovo, got that set up, and I made sure this time I got one with an SSD hard drive instead of a standard HDD hard drive. I would open up a folder with like, I don't know, 2,000 PDF files in it, and God, it would just take forever to load. Rebooting was a pain in the ass. And I primarily don't run Windows on these machines. I run Linux. So even Linux was starting to get slow. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy myself a brand new computer with an SSD hard drive. It came with Windows 10, but I put Linux on it, which creates a dual boot, so I can go between Linux and Windows. And the reason I run Windows is because there's two things that I do that I'm not able to do on Linux comfortably. I can install an emulator like Wine on Linux to run Windows programs, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to hassle with it. Things always have a tendency to run so much slower, even with a virtual putting on a virtual hard drive. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, what is it that I do? My taxes and updating my Garmin GPS. Those things are the only things that are Windows compatible right now. So once they get the software for that, boom, then I'll be 100% Linux. Other than that, I'll do Linux and Windows. But it's not so bad with a 20-second boot up in between operating systems, right? Right. And with that new SSD hard drive, it's freaking so hard to believe that Windows actually boots up as fast as Linux now. Because Linux is fast, period. Even on an HDD, it's fast. But it was getting slow on this old guy. So that thing was zooming out like a monster. So this thing has the original 8 gigs of memory in it. And I put in a 512 gig SSD hard drive on this thing. Holy crap. This is like almost a 10-year-old computer, if not 10 years old. This thing boots up so fast that SSD just makes all the difference in the world. all the difference in the world. It boots up so fast now, and I have Windows 10 and dual boot for Linux, 20 seconds between operating systems. So I can close down Windows, brings up the dual boot, I hit Linux, 20 seconds, bang. Same way with Windows, 20 seconds, boom, it's there. I just cannot, but it turned this 10-year-old computer into like brand new. It's just nuts with the same gigs of memory in it. I'm completely blown away. So, man, if you're shopping for any type of a laptop, please don't get one that's on super great sale because it has an HDD hard drive in it. Pass it up. Strictly SSD, man. I swear to God, you will not be disappointed. Oh, this coffee's hitting me too. That thing whistled again. Oh, and what time is it? It's 7:49 in the morning. I'm not going to do a shot of anything. I'll just do a shot of my coffee. There we go. Anything else to talk about? Is that it? I know a lot of you people were bored to death with this COVID thing and having to stay home, but it was normal to me. I'm pretty much a loner, I guess. I visit people, I hang out with people, yes, but I'm kind of a loner at home, and I don't mind being a loner. It feels good to me. I love my privacy. I love my quiet. I love my nothing. I love the still of it all. But there were some of you, man, and even some of my close friends who were going absolutely freaking nuts and stir crazy because they were in, and to me, it was just normal life. No panic attacks, no feeling bad. I had a friend that actually started taking antidepressants because they were feeling so gone because they weren't able to go out and do stuff. It's like, man, you got to spend some time with yourself, bro. Got to, 100%. Jeez, read a book, watch a movie, do something. Learn how to play an instrument, anything. I mean, my God, if you're that bent out of shape about spending time with yourself, I cherish that time, man. I cherish my alone time. Is that it? Am I done talking? I don't think there's anything else. Excuse me. I'm sure there's plenty more to talk about. Leave some comments down below. I don't know. If you want me to come back here and just talk bullshit, I'll just talk bullshit. I don't care. As long as there's people watching and commenting, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Shit, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot what I used to say at the last. Get some sun, get some exercise, be healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye. That sounded right, right? What did I used to say at the freaking last? Let me just try. That's it. Oh my God. I know it's get some sun, get some exercise.